Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Well, students, today we are going to discuss the topic 12.10, which is image location by lens equation. You know, how can you find out the location of the image, the type of image, the nature of image by using the lens equation? Suppose you have an object OP which has been placed in front of a convex lens at a distance of P. You know, this is an object OP which has been placed at a distance of P in front of the convex lens. A ray of light PR parallel to the principal axis after refraction goes towards this point. It passes through the principal focus of this lens. Again, a ray of light PR after refraction passes through the principal focus and extends towards P dash. Another ray of light PC passes through the optical center and proceeds towards this. An image is formed O dash P dash where the two lines intersect. The distance of the object OP from the convex lens is P. The distance of the image from the lens is Q. The image is O dash P dash and the distance is Q. F is the focal length of the lens. So with the help of this thing we know that the image is here, but how can we find out the nature of this image with the help of the lens equation? So what is, first of all, let us see the nature. By nature of the image, it means, is it erect or is it inverted? Is it real or is it imaginary? Is it diminished or is it large in size? What is the lens equation or the lens formula? Lens formula is a tool that we use to answer all these questions about the nature of image, or if you want to find the distance of the object from the lens, or if you want to find the distance of the image from the lens, or you want to find the focal length. Any of these three variables can be found out with the help of lens formula. What is lens formula or the lens equation? It is a tool that we use to answer all these questions about the nature of image, the distance of the object from the lens, the distance of the image from the lens, etc. Now the definition of the lens formula is the relation, यानी उसके रब्त या ताल्लुक, the relation between the object and the image, the relation between the object and the image, the relation between the object and image, distance from the lens in terms of the focal length of the lens is called lens formula. That is 1 over f is equal to 1 over p plus 1 over q. Now this thing 1 over f, again I will again come to the definition. The relation between the object and the image, distance from the lens, यानी ताल्लुक क्या है ऑब्जेक्ट डिस्टेंस का और इमेज डिस्टेंस का लेंस से इन टर्म्स ऑफ फोकल लेंथ के टर्म्स में इज कॉल्ड लेंस फार्मूला. एंड दिस लेंस फार्मूला इज 1 over f is equal to 1 over p plus 1 over q. और ये जो रिलेशनशिप है इज़ वैलिड फॉर कन्वेक्स लेंस एंड कनकेव. ये दोनों के लिए कन्वर्जिंग एंड डाइवर्जिंग लेंसेज दोनों के लिए वैलिड है, कन्वेक्स और कनकेव के लिए. However, you will keep the following things in mind, that f is positive, the focal length will always be positive for convex lens or converging lenses. F is always negative for concave lens. P is positive for real object if it is on the left side of the lens. यानी कि लेंस की एक साइड के ऊपर इमेज और दूसरी तरफ अगर एक साइड पर ऑब्जेक्ट और दूसरी साइड पे इमेज हो, तो लेफ्ट साइड पर अगर फर्स्ट किया ऑब्जेक्ट है देन P इज पॉजिटिव. और इन अदर वर्ड्स P इज पॉजिटिव फॉर रियल ऑब्जेक्ट्स. and P is negative for virtual objects, or P is negative if it is on the right side. Q is positive for real image and Q is negative for imaginary images. So these are the things that you have to keep in mind about the lens formula when using it. 1 over f is equal to 1 over p plus 1 over q. Now I will recapitulate for your convenience. Number 1, the topic is image location by lens equation or lens formula. Suppose you have a convex lens, you place an object OP on the left side of the lens. The distance of the object from the lens is P. A ray of light parallel to the principal axis PR, a ray of light PR parallel to the principal axis, after refraction passes through the principal focus and goes towards this point. Another ray of light passes PC, another ray of light PC passes through optical center and goes towards P dash. An image O dash P dash is formed. How can you find out the nature of this image with the help of the lens equation or lens formula? By nature of the image we mean whether the image will be large or diminished in size, whether it will be inverted or erect, or whether it will be real or virtual. These are the things that you must know about image when you want to find out what is the nature. Now when you use this lens formula, 1 over f is equal to 1 over p plus 1 over q, you have to understand a few terms that should be there regarding the positive or negative signs. F is always positive for convex lens and negative for concave lens. P is positive for real images and P is negative for imaginary. B is positive for real objects and P is negative for imaginary objects. Q is positive for real images and Q is negative for imaginary images. And similarly, the definition of this one lens formula is the relation between the object and the image distance from the lens in terms of the focal length. The distance between the relation between the object and the image distance from the lens in terms of focal length of the object is called the lens formula. Okay. Now I expect you to please make notes of it and draw neat and clean diagrams. Practice these diagrams so that you become perfect in it. And for any query you can feel free to call me. Thank you.